Of course, I had to read the background lore to this situation that's unraveling. Um, and you can only imagine where I'm going to take this in terms of stereotypically my content. Anyways, Italian opposition demands investigation after hundreds give fascist salute. Italian state television said on Monday evening that authorities were investigating the mass salute at the demonstration. Opposition politician in Italy on Monday demanding that the government headed by far-right Premier Giorgia Meloni explain how hundreds of demonstrators were able to give a banned fascist salute at the Rome rally without any police in, in, intervention. The rally Sunday night in a working class neighborhood commemorated the slaying in 1978 of two members of neo-fascist youth group in an attack later claimed by extreme left militants. At one point in the rally, participants raised their right arm in a straight arm salute that harks back to the fascist dictatorship of Benito Mussolini. Under post-war legislation, use of fascist symbolism, including the straight arm salute, also known as the Roman salute, is banned. All right. Democratic Party Chief Eli Schlein, who heads the largest opposition party in the legislature, was among those demanding Monday that Maloney's interior minister appear in Parliament to explain why police apparently did nothing to stop the rally. Schlein and others outraged by the use of fascist salute in the rally noted that last month when a theater-goer at La Scala's Opera House's premiere shouted, quote, "Long live anti-fascist Italy." The man was quickly surrounded by police from Italy's anti-terrorism squad. This is actually an attitude that I come across when people hear anti-fascist, um, and I'm pretty sure they're not saying it in terms of like, oh, these are real fascists using a dog whistle, but like just people complaining about races. Like, I really don't get like people acting like Antifa is a psyop. They just don't care. Anyways, quote, if you shout "Long live anti-fascist Italy" in a theater, you get identified by police. If you go to neo-fascist gathering with Roman salutes and banner, you don't, said Schlein in a post on social media platform X. Then she added, Maloney has nothing to say? Rai State Television said Monday evening that Italian police were investigating the mass salute at the rally. Deputy Premier Antoni Tajani, who leads a center-right party in Maloney's 14-month-old coalition, was pressed by reporters about the fascist salute. Quote, "We're a force that certainly isn't fascist. We're anti-fascist," Tajani said at the news conference on another matter. Tajani, who also serves as foreign minister, noted that under Italian law, supporting fascism is banned. All rallies, quote, "in support of dictatorship must be condemned," he said. Leaders of Italy's Jewish community also expressed dismay over the fascist salute. Quote, "It's right to call the victims of political violence, but in 2024 this can't happen with hundreds of people who give the Roman salute." Ruth Duragello, who for several years led Rome's Jewish community, wrote on X. Mussolini's anti-Jewish laws helped pave the way for deportation of Italian Jews during the German occupation of Rome in the latter years of World War II. Unfortunately, this was probably his version of draining his own perceived swamp, even though these people are the ones creating chaos. The rally was held on the anniversary of the deaths of two young men outside an office of what was then the neo-fascist Italian social movement, a party formed after World War II that attracted nostalgists for Mussolini. After the two youths were killed, the third far-right youth was killed during clashes with police in destinations that followed. Meloni, whose Brothers of Italy party has its roots in neo-fascism, has distanced from Mussolini's dictatorship, declaring that, quote, "the Italian right has handed fascism over to history for decades now," end quote. The late 1970s saw Italy blooded by violence by extreme right-wing and extreme left-wing proponents. It included deadly bombings linked to the far right and assassinations and kidnappings claimed by the Red Brigades and other left-wing extremes. It's interesting, actually, even to this day, like with the anti-trans stuff, like there's been lots of bomb threats by the right recently, which is actually interesting that this is still like a trend that they do. And distancing yourself from the past dictatorship is universal, honestly. America did it, Germany did it. Uh, we put our heads down and pretty much pretended not to do eugenics anymore. So it's no different. All right. I'll see you in the next video.